hair is being difficult. Anyway, hi, my name is Kate. I'm also known as Two Little Kits. Welcome to my FlossTube. I've got quite a few things to share, one big thing to update on, and just an exciting thing that I have planned to happen not only on Instagram, but here on YouTube. So let's get started. I'm trying to think of where I want to start. I like to start with something that's exciting or is a big deal, and I don't want to start with the bad thing that's a big deal, but I think we'll acknowledge the elephant in the room, I guess. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have potentially seen my story that I posted on Thursday, this past Thursday, that I've been doing my routine follow-up appointments after my surgery on my foot. I got my stitches out, which is awesome. It was incredibly painful, but really glad to have them out. And my doctor noticed the position that my toe was in. So he asked if I could come back the next day and have an x-ray. And so I did on Thursday, and the x-ray showed that the pin that is going like into my toe, so I've got one that's going there and one that's going that way. That one has actually been pulled, likely while I was sleeping. My muscles in my foot have actually pulled the pin into the wrong position. So instead of my toe like sitting like that, it's actually kind of sitting like that. So unfortunately, that means I'm going to have reconstructive surgery, and because we don't want to cause any extra issues, my doctor has squeezed me in for this coming Monday, which is today, hopefully, if I edit this and schedule it on time. I'm recording this on Friday, the 30th of September. So it will be next month by the time that this goes live. I am a ball of anxiety. I am frustrated. I'm upset. I'm trying not to blame, not my doctor, but like the universe, because I trust my doctor. I trust that this is not something, I trust when he said that this is not something that usually happens to people. He doesn't usually have to perform reconstructive surgery on someone that's had surgery less than 3 weeks ago. So I'm not great, I'll be honest. My appointment on Thursday, that was supposed to just be double checking that everything was okay, turned into an hour-and-a-half appointment of an injection, an x-ray, a pre-op appointment, quickly booking an appointment and a surgery appointment, trying to figure out how to get there this coming Monday. So I'm not pleased about what's going on, and the fact that it's almost October tells me that it's been coming up on a year now of this nonsense. And anyway, that's what's happening, and it obviously is going to push back my recovery time, which is another thing that I'm upset about, because I desperately just want to go for a walk. I know that probably sounds really lame, but I want to be able to just go out for a stroll. I haven't been able to do that in almost a year. It's one thing that my brain like defaults to as a good idea to do with my kids, and it's been so long since I've been able to do that. And yeah, plus it means that I'm not going to be able to start martial arts anytime soon. Well, not start, but go back to martial arts, which is really disappointing. I don't want to lose the momentum, basically. So yeah, that's happening. I'm trying to like find positives. I'm hoping that because I'm going to have forced couch time again. I can do a bunch of stitching, I can do a bunch of designing, I can just chill out. I'm gonna do like my darndest to get my family to do as much stuff as possible, whereas I probably pushed myself too quickly for, you know, this previous surgery. So send your positive thoughts and wish me luck and all of those things. I would really appreciate it. So now that we've got that sad, depressing BS out of the way, why don't I share some finished work? So you may remember this piece from too long ago. It hasn't changed since I probably last shared it, but I have this piece. This customer, I was talking about this on my previous stream. This customer ordered 3 pieces in one, and obviously I need to put it in a hoop, which, you know, I've got the hoop and I've got the fabric to back it with, but so like that. I have that ready to go. I was gonna try and actually put it in the hoop before I started recording, but because it's Friday, it's a short day for my kids at school and I'm running out of time basically. But the second piece in the order is done. I have this piece, yay! I'm gonna peek and show it to you close up. So we've got the 2 kitty cats, we've got people that actually have hair now. They were bald for quite a while. But I'm so happy that that is done. It's got a bit of fluff on it. But that one will go in a hoop, and I'm gonna make it have matching backing, so it'll be like that. That's exciting. So again, it's finished, but it's not finished as I keep saying to my FlossTube. But there is one more in that order to go, and I am hoping I can start design work on it. If I do, but while I'm editing this video, I'm gonna overlay the quick design that I have planned, because right now it's in the planning stages. So that's exciting. So that's finished stuff. I'm just gonna reorganize because I made a mess already. Let's move on to works in progress. As you will have seen from the thumbnail, I've been working on the Haunted Library stitch along. I was so close to being caught up, but alas, it's Friday and I'm still stitching chapter 5, but this is where I'm at. So the new stuff from the last FlossTube is this bookshelf and Count Dracula down here reading a book, and he's got 2 little bat friends, and the chandelier there as well. So I'm so close to being caught up, but it is what it is. Actually, no, I don't think that was new. I don't know, but chapter 6 came out today, and I'm not going to show you up close, but I'm going to show you a section of what it is. So it's hang on, I've got magnets happening. It's in this section here, and we finally get to see the boots get filled out down there. But it's the horseless, headless horseman, which I thought was great. And so, yeah, I'm not going to show you up close, but so we've got the headless horseman here who found his head and is looking for some books to read, which I thought was very cool. I'm hoping, based on how quick I got chapter 4 done, which was this bookshelf here, I could, touch wood, catch up. I could catch up before chapter 7, given the fact that I'm going to be couch bound, so fingers crossed. But that's, obviously, I've been working on that a bunch in the last 2 weeks. I obviously also worked on this piece, and the other thing that I've worked on, which I need to get out of its project bag. I'm actually going to cover up part of it so that it doesn't give it away too much. So I've been working on this piece just a little bit, mostly, honestly, since the last time I shared it, the stuff that you can't see. But this is happening. I am aiming to get this piece, because this is a gift, sent out before end of October. That's my hope. I'd like to get it in the first half of October sent out. I'm actually really excited about this piece. I'm going to be adding florals on the sides. I'm not sure what they're going to look like just yet. I'm excited because I can do whatever I want with the florals. They don't have hair yet, obviously. But that's exciting. I like doing, just because sending out gifts to people that I care about or people that I follow on the internet and that just entertain me. So it's my way of saying thanks. So that's my works in progress. Again, not a lot. This stitch along is keeping me busy, making me focused. Plus just doing a lot of driving, unfortunately, for appointments. And my kids, I'm doing my best to spend time with them. That is really tricky right now because of the surgery, the boot, everything. So a lot of my time spent is actually just giving them my attention. And even though a lot of the times I'm like, I just want to keep stitching while I give you my attention, they, I would assume, see me dividing my attention as not giving them attention. So yeah. Anyway, I have my notes. This is what I use to just cover it up with. So I'm going to cross off what I've talked about. Oh, that reminded me. I have not a work in progress from this week, but during my stream, I was looking for works in progress, basically, that I had going on. And this is a pattern that I did, I wonder if it's got the date on it. Hang on. 2019. I've had the pattern sorted that I've been test stitching for 3 years now, and it's because I did it on black. But anyway, there's this piece. It's going to be a companion piece to my Home Sweet Home and Rental Sweet Rental. This one is going to be Cubicle Sweet Cubicle. So this is really hard to see, but it's because all of this is going to be filled in with a light color. So there's a chair here, and then that's the monitor that you can see there, and then 2 little windows, and then that's the lines of the cubicle. So my Home Sweet Home and my Rental Sweet Rental don't get a lot of love lately, which is fine because that kind of design is overdone in a way online. I make patterns because I want to make them. I know a lot of people diss shops, like pattern designers who have shops with just a random assortment of different patterns. To them, I give you the bird, because I make a pattern because I want to make it. I don't make a pattern because it fits in with an aesthetic. Like, I know there's a lot of people, there's a lot of designers, you know, who do gothic kind of patterns, and that's all they do. If I did that, you know, it would probably net me a better following, but that would just drive me insane. I'd feel so stifled. So I have this one because I wanted to make it. I am hoping to give it some love again soon, and maybe try and get it out the door as quick as possible. But it's not a priority, basically. The other thing that I have that I'm going to share as a sneak peek, and I just bumped my table, so wobble wobble, is this. This is going to be my next pattern release, which I'll talk about the pattern releases that I've done since my last FlossTube. But I have this. This is going to be called To Do, and if it doesn't make sense to you, that's okay. It is going to be targeted to a very small group of people that will hopefully understand. This is a play on the intro music to the TV show Firefly. That's now more than 20 years old, which is really sad. So it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be called To Do, and this is going to be one of my much cheaper patterns. I have 2 or 3 patterns that are priced at the $2 point. I have a lot that are priced at $3, but I feel like this one is more of a $2 point. So yeah, I hope that it finds the right people and it tickles them like it did when I came up with the pattern. So I hope that the right people find it. So that is planned on being released next Monday, because I'm still trying to get back into the groove of FlossTube on one Monday and then a new pattern on the next Monday. So fingers crossed. News that I'm pretty excited about, and I'm also kind of bummed about because I'm not going to be able to do it for a little while because of the surgery that's upcoming, because I'm not going to be able to sit here and I'll need to do it here. I have a plan on short length videos that I want to do that will be posted on Instagram Reels and TikTok and YouTube Shorts. That's the hope anyway. I want to start cross stitching basically, so super beginner, haven't even done my first stitch kind of target audience. I have these notes of videos to do. I am thinking of like the most basic things that would help someone out. So an example is how to use an embroidery hoop. To me, that's just use it. It's like, I'm trying to think of the most basic things that someone could need help with, pretty much. If you have ideas, let me know in the comments below, please. I want to do this as a big series. I'm going to turn it into a landing page on my website. That's also part of the reason why I'm going to make sure it's on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, because Instagram just doesn't let me embed my stuff on my website anymore, and I don't understand why. Anyway, that's a whole different issue. So that's exciting. I'm planning to do a very basic, tiny pattern that will include things like color changing and not necessarily trickier things like 3/4 stitches or anything like that, but it might have back stitching. It'll have maybe some confetti stitches, and I'll incorporate more advanced beginner things perhaps. I don't know, I'm still brainstorming everything, but it's I find a lot of the people that ask me questions in my direct messages are very new to cross stitch, and I'd like to help out, so that'll be exciting, I hope. Let me know what you think. One other thing that I want to mention is I did a really quick live on Instagram during the week. I think it was Tuesday this past week, and that went really well. You can't test lives without literally going live, and I really wanted to test the setup I had because I was actually using my computer rather than my phone to do the live. I need to look into maybe a different application that let me go live from my computer, because it only has 5 free live sessions or whatever they've called it, and then after that you pay money per live that you do. And if I do this, it's because I just want to chat to people. It's not because I'm trying to push an agenda or sell you a product or something. So doing one that costs money is less than ideal to me, pretty much. So that was cool, and obviously the surgery is going to push that back a bit because I needed to do it here. I might actually go live maybe from my phone while I'm couch bound. I don't know. My tripod situation is not great for the couch, I'll be honest, but that was cool and I just wanted to share. Some new things that I got. I like to support my friends, or at least I consider them my friends because I follow them on social media, and social media does tricky things to your brain and makes you think that you're friends with someone that may not realize that you exist. Anyway, so I got 2 new needle minders. This one, I feel like this person's my friend. I'm trying to make it so that you can actually read it. This one matches my t-shirt. Oh my gosh, that was an accident. So this one's Hey Soul Stitcher. This is by Crafternoon Stitches, and it is not focusing. Oh my gosh. There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, she's got really strange backing magnet, but you won't be able to see it when it's actually on my work. So when she released these, I was like, I have to get that because this is one of my favorite t-shirts. But yeah, as you can see, it's the same the same t-shirt. That was such an accident, I swear. The other one was from Beck's Stitches. So I got her little needle minder, which is just a bunch of floss skeins, and it's like really nice enamel, and it's like all textured, which is cool. I also got a couple of stickers from her, which is a matching floss skeins, and this one I think is see-through. Yeah, this one's see-through, so you can see. Anyway, I don't know where I'm going to put that, but stickers are cool. And I got this one because it's very apt. Introverted, but willing to discuss embroidery. So she does a lot of embroidery stuff. She doesn't do cross stitching. So that's cool. But I can never have enough needle minders. And I have more over here that are enamel pins that are going to turn into needle minders. Plus just a random assortment of ones that I've used that I haven't put over there because I've run out of room. I do have, that reminds me, I do have a really big hoop, like probably that size, which is a bit bigger than that one. Maybe an even bigger hoop. I don't actually know, I don't remember. It's over there and I'm not gonna get it right now. But I got this present from a fellow stitcher that is basically this on white linen, or cotton, sorry, and in the middle it has like a nice little decoration stitched around the edge, and in the middle it just says needle minders. So now that I'm getting like a lot of needle minders, I am actually seriously considering keeping that one, and that'll be for enamel pins that I don't necessarily want to convert into needle minders, and then the needle minder one which will have needle minders on it. So anyway, I still need to do something with that. I have shelves. I was talking about this on my stream actually. I have these cool little shelves that are like super thin. They're from IKEA, and they're for layering books or picture frames or something like that on them. So I have those. I've got 2, I'm pretty sure. And I'm going to put them like, this is the frame right here where this is hanging. You can see that way. You can see the edge of where the shelf is up there. So I'm going to have them there, and then when I record I'm going to turn the camera a bit, but so you can actually see all my work, because I was sharing on my stream, I've got this massive box of finished pieces and I want to display them more. Plus I have gifts of stitches. This one I've got on my desk. I've got another one in the box, but I have this one, which I shared when I got it. It was in a Christmas exchange. This is from Rachel. So I'll share her. I can't remember off the top of my head what her Instagram is, but I'll share it here. Anyway, that was a tangent. Enjoy. On that note, I am back on my ADHD meds from within the last 2 weeks. Thank goodness. My cardiologist was being really difficult about getting in touch with my prescriber and actually giving the correct information to her. But it finally happened and she was like, yep, all clear, you can go back on your meds. So that's been nice. Now I just have to remember to take it again, because my Vyvanse, I actually split the tablet in half. I take the first half with all my other medication in the morning, and then I take the second one just before lunchtime, which I have today, I promise. But some days I kind of remember a bit later. The other stitchy Two Little Kits related thing that I have to talk about is ornaments. I am stopping. Wow, it's like really bright right now. I'm sorry. I might close the blind. Hang on. Whoa, that's a bit of a change. Anyway, that's much better lighting. So my ornaments, I'm stopping wave 1, I'm calling it. I have, I think 10 ornaments, if I'm remembering correctly, that I'm going to be starting design work this weekend. And if I don't get to it this weekend, like I'm having surgery on Monday, I'm going to be sitting around and I'll have my surface. So design is going to start soon, and then once I am able to comfortably go through and get the fabric and the flosses and the hoops and all of that stuff that I need, I will then start stitching. So that's exciting. My hope is that everyone will get their ornaments in this first wave definitely before Thanksgiving. I am planning on leaving open my commission tab for ornaments, and any new ones that come in are going to be wave 2, and those ones I will aim for arriving. I know it's like really close to Thanksgiving, but aiming for them to arrive at the start of December. So that's my current plan, which is exciting. It's not as many ornaments as I had last year, but that's okay. I did a lot of family pieces last year, and I don't think family would necessarily want another ornament necessarily. I don't know. If you do, family, if you're watching this, hi, and if you'd like one, let me know, please. That's everything, pretty much. There hasn't been a lot of exciting things happening in real life, except for surgery, really, and I already talked about that, and that's not fun exciting. I'm not able to take my kids out, really. I'm not able to do anything that exciting, pretty much. So life's been pretty mundane, which is fine. I like mundane. It's nice. It can be nice, but it can be boring to talk about. On that note, I am going to love you and leave you. Thank you so much for watching. Leave me some comments below about what you think of the beginner videos that I talked about. Let me know what you think about what I've been working on and whether or not you're doing the stitch along. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Share it with your friends, and I will see you around the internet. Bye.